All right, we are live. Marshall, welcome. TJ, welcome. All right, Marshall, you are in. Awesome Gamer, you are in. TJ, you are in. Washi, you are in. Marshall, Awesome Gamer, and TJ get double entries, and Washi gets triple. Hey, Avery, hey, I like to watch NFL. Marshall, I just have a laptop. All right, Avery Clark, you are in. Jack is my name. You are in. Washi, I think hopefully he can bring some sort of more intermediate passing game, something that isn't just all or nothing. All right, I like to watch NFL. You are in. So I haven't done one of these in a while because there's been no need to. But basically, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and chill and watch the Mavericks Suns game, and we can talk about other stuff, and you can enter the contest. This is the only stream where you can enter the contest, by the way. I mean, like, obviously we need to get a new left guard and we might need to get a new center. So whoever came in was going to try to fix the offensive line a little bit. Awesome Gamer, I'm not really a fan of any team, but I like the Mavericks more than any other team right now. I don't know who those are really. I like to watch NFL. I haven't done a lot of draft scouting yet. Too early. I want Dwayne Brown to retire. It seems like he doesn't want to. So I don't know. We might just have to ride it out with him. And in fairness, he is still good, but he might not be good this next year. All right, Ryguy, you are in. Shell has 1 year and like 5 million left on his contract or something. I'm not sure if Porzingis is playing. I thought he was, but I'm not sure. Game hasn't started yet. All right, Insidious, you are in. And remember, guys, you can increase the number of entries you get by being a member or sending a $2 or more super chat. Marshall, if you sold it to him like that, maybe he would go for it. Maybe if you told him, hey, we'd like to keep KJ, but you're going to have to give a bunch of your money back and see what he says then. Because, Bobby can say, hey, I really want KJ back, but if he's not willing to, give back some of his money so we can do it, then obviously he doesn't want it that badly. So force him to put his money where his mouth is. I don't want KJ back, but if Bobby takes a massive pay cut so we can bring KJ back, then okay, fine. I don't think so, Insidious. Not anymore. Yeah, classify. It's not going great right now, but hopefully they can snap it. All right, we already have 21 entries into the hat giveaway. 21. Somebody's gonna win. There's no way around that. Somebody will win. The Chiefs are too smart to trade for Bobby. The Bills probably are too. You need a dumb team to trade for Bobby. Well, Carson's not under contract, so no. Why would the Texans trade for Bobby Wagner when they just extended Zach Cunningham? I don't think anyone's trading for Bobby. Like you'd have to be really stupid to actually trade for Wagner at this point. If we sign Carson, I will be shocked. I don't think he fits our new offensive coordinator at all. I would be shocked if Carson was back at this point. I didn't think he was going to come back anyway, but now I really don't. I think Shane Waldron will prefer Penny. Hello. We haven't re-signed Hyde because I think he likes outside running and speed backs more, and Carson's just a bruiser. God damn it. Yeah, Carson's more of a bruising power up the middle back, and I feel like Waldron is going to look at that and go, I want something different. I don't really like Penny that much either, but I feel like he might fit what Shane Waldron wants to do a little more. Ethan? I would take Jamal Williams. I don't want Aaron Jones. All right, game's on. I haven't watched a ton of basketball so far this year. Yeah, Andrew, and I saw Houston's defense is actually really good now. Yeah, okay, Porzingis is playing. He just got the rebound. No, isn't it Bo Scarborough, Marshall? It's not Ethan Scarborough, it's Bo Scarborough. Well, don't forget, DJ Dallas is going to be on the team next year. He's a rookie. Like, even if you don't think DJ Dallas is good, and I don't, he's going to be on the team next year. And maybe Waldron can use him a little better. We'll see. Ooh, nice. Nice putback by who is that? Maybe even Travis Homer will be utilized better by Shane Waldron. I could see it happening. I mean, Hyde is easily replaceable. Hyde, he's a decent player. I like him, but if he wants any more than like, I don't know, $3 million, just go get somebody else. We gave Hyde $4 million this year, and I don't know how much I love. Ooh, where's the D? Oh, Seahawks analysis. Well, what was your name? If you tell me you changed your name, I got to know who you were, or else it don't mean nothing to me. Oh, okay, Sean. Roberto, you are in. No, right guy. I used to do that all the time. Look, you just gotta put a little bit of work into it, right guy. Um, I mean, you saying it crashing is one thing, but I don't know how it's crashing. I don't know what it does when it crashes. Awesome gamer. I don't think so. No, not anymore. I don't know if I don't know. You'd have to ask Waldron. Um, I don't think Waldron wants Carson. I don't think he feels like that's the kind of running back he wants to use. I could be wrong, but I feel like he would rather have a different style of running back. You can't trade Chris. He's not under contract anymore. Nobody's going to trade for him. Aiden Reynolds. All right, you are in. Triple entries. Remember. Okay. Like, there are a lot of reasons why a game could crash. You can't just say the game is crashing and expect anybody to know. It's like, are you getting an error code, or you get like there's a lot of stuff that could be going wrong that I can't diagnose from here. What do you think our needs are? If Dwayne Brown retires, then left tackle, still either way, left guard. Possibly defensive tackle if we cut Reed, which a lot of people think we will. We might need another corner. I'm not sure about that. It could go either way. I don't think we have a ton of needs. I think we just need to get more better stuff out of the players that we have. Ooh, nice. I guess you can Seahawks analysis. I think it's probably Dunlap. I don't think Reed's good without having an elite edge next to him. Well, yeah, I like to watch NFL. Why even discuss it? Why don't you just say, imagine if we somehow signed Peyton Manning to a $30 million a year contract to play cornerback? It's not going to happen. I might, Andrew. I don't know. Ryguy, don't do that. Just Google the problem you're having and see what other people did to get around it. I don't like talking about. I don't understand. Like, unless you're doing it in jest. No, Herbert's going to win Rookie of the Year. Doncic hasn't been making his threes this year, has he? I remember a couple articles about how he just wasn't hitting his threes anymore. They always give it to the quarterback, though. I haven't been watching a lot of NBA this year. I like to watch NFL, so I don't know. Hey, drop top. All right, drop top. You are in. By the way, guys, because this is only going to be a one stream deal with this giveaway, there might only end up being like 50 entries or something. So you get decent odds if you enter. I think Mahomes will win. Hopkins is probably better. Yeah, I heard about that, Andrew. uh, yeah, Soundwinder, I haven't seen any messages from you. This Soundwinder, the message you just sent in chat is the first message I've seen from you today. Ugh. Let me scroll up real quick and see. Yeah, I don't see nothing, man. I don't know what to tell you. Washi, he's not going to, though. I don't think he is, and I don't think he should, honestly. Yeah, I deleted my Twitter. Because Twitter sucks. They got rid of all the fun people. I don't want to support Twitter anymore. They suck. Russ is definitely regressing, but I don't know. We're going to have to see. I don't think we can say right now. Andrew, can you stop asking the exact same question, like in 3 slightly different ways? Jesus. Holy shit. No, I'm not on Gab. I have a Parlor, but I don't use it very much. And I don't even know if Parlor's up right now. I think they took down the servers, but I know they're trying to come back. No, Salwinder, I don't see it. I have a Reddit account, but I never post on it. I don't really like Reddit that much. I would be shocked if Wilson takes a pay cut. He might restructure, but I don't even know if we want to restructure him right now. It's just a sucky situation, unfortunately, right now. But I don't know why he would take a pay cut, honestly. I really don't. I don't see any player ever taking a pay cut. Players pretty much never take pay cuts. Why would they give money back? They worked so hard to earn the contracts they got. Like, I could see them restructuring. Like, the only player that I know of who actually took a actual pay cut would be Brady. And even Brady, he was still negotiating those contracts. And also, by the way, Brady was getting paid illegally under the table by the New England front office, which is part of the reason why he was okay with that. So, yeah. Why should Wilson take a pay cut? He's playing a very violent game. You don't give back any of the bag once you secure it. All right, Costa Rican sports fan, you are in. I just, I don't know. Like, what's in it for Wilson if you say take a pay cut? What's in it for him? What leverage do you have? If you say Wilson take a pay cut and then Wilson says no, what are you then going to do? Are you going to spank him? Are you going to fire him? Are you going to bench him? Okay, Marshall, but here's the thing. This team, okay, or the team could go waste money on players again, just like they did with Greg Olson and Jacob Hollister, and to a lesser extent, Mike Upati and Brandon Shell. And now Wilson just has less money and he got nothing out of it. Oh, don't get me started on Philip Dorsett. Jesselyn Carrer, all right, you are in. Yeah, Shell's not bad or anything, but we had a lot of money last offseason and then we blew it on players like Greg Olson who didn't do anything. Like who's to say that if Wilson takes a pay cut, we're not going to just sign a bunch of scrubs like that again? Maybe you could get Wilson to restructure for that reason, but again, I don't even know if we want that. Jocelyn Carr, I got to be honest, I don't recognize you. How would we get rid of Jordan Brooks? He's on a rookie deal. There's no point to getting rid of him. Oh, I see. Yeah, I like to watch NFL. You do. You're in here all the time. Yeah, I just don't see this whole pay cut thing. I think it's a really like players who actually take pay cuts. If a player is going to take a pay cut, they do it when they sign the contract. They don't do it after they sign it. He could restructure, maybe. I don't think Barton's good, but oh no, Hardaway Jr. just went headfirst into the concrete. Oh, he's okay. AJ Bishop. It feels like our opportunity to get AB already passed us by. It's fine, Costa Rican. Why would Joe Thuney take a 1 year deal? Awesome gamer. I'm kind of doing that as we go through. Yeah. I mean, I've kind of been doing that. I started yesterday with the Posick video. All right, big dog, you are in. We might have to live with Brandon Shell for the time being. We don't have infinite money. We might have to live with Shell and just focus on replacing Upati. All right, Beanie, you are in. Freddie Swain, he seems all right. Oh, AJ, we need a left guard way more than we need a defensive back. Remember, not that I think he really fits in with what we're doing, but Marquise Blair's coming back next year. Money Huddle, it seemed okay to me, although our linebackers last year were not very good. I don't think Blair is built to be an outside cornerback. He's built like a nickel cornerback, and we already have one. So unfortunately, I think that pick is now kind of just blowing in the wind. Costa Rican, I would not be surprised if he signed a very small contract. I wouldn't give him a penny more than like 1.5 million. He did not play badly in the 1.5 games he played last year, but I wouldn't give him any more money than, not much more than the vet minimum. We might as well, AJ. Can't hurt. I think Dunlap will sign an extension so to stretch some of that money out a little bit. I don't think we cut him. If DJ's our starting nickel, then what happens to Amadi? Amadi played well most of the season last year, so I don't really think he should be losing his job. No, awesome gamer. How are we headed into a rebuild? If we were headed into a rebuild, we would cut. We would be getting rid of Wilson and Wagner. Like, you can't rebuild with these players on your roster. It literally can't be done. Well, T-Man, restructuring Wagner's contract means you push more money to the back end, which might not be good because he's already kind of showing that he's about to be done in this league. Oh, yeah, no, you're right, Marshall. Amadi was the dime back until Blair got hurt, but the thing is, Amadi played pretty good, so I don't hate that arrangement. It didn't. Yeah, I guess Salwinder. That's no problem. After this game, Washi. Yeah, that's fine, but what do we do at outside corner? Like okay, who's going to be the outside corner then? Flowers and Dunbar? Yeah, Diggs was fine. I guess you just restructure Wilson and you hope he isn't washed. Shaq is not under contract, and I don't think he's coming back, so I would take him out of your mind. I really don't think Shaq's going to be back. I think he's going to ask for a lot of money. Whew. No, Ayush. I don't really want Kevin King. That doesn't sound like fun. It was. Well, I don't think we can cut Trey because he's still on the rookie deal, so you may as well keep him and see if he gets better. I don't know very much about Caleb Farley, big dog. All right, AJ Bishop, you are in. This team really likes Diggs, so I don't think we're trading him. But I do hate how no matter what we do, we end up wasting somebody. Like Blair or Amadi gets shafted no matter what we do, unless one of them can move to outside corner, I guess. Yeah, I'm happy with Diggs. I think Diggs is pretty good. Yeah, Dunbar's career might be over. Is the problem. That knee, I'm worried about him. No, Ghost, he's not. That's for the booger eaters. He gave up more than a seventh. Ugh. I don't feel like we're going to trade Lockett. Like, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't feel like this team thinks about things like that. All right, Mike Smith, you are in. Suns are winning by one. Jamal was good in coverage in New York, so him being bad in coverage here tells me that we were not using him in a very productive way and not putting him in good schemes and situations. Like, I don't believe that Jamal Adams just suddenly forgot how to cover. Kirk is at least a little better than Garoppolo. Remember, Garoppolo has been Garoppolo with Shanahan's schemes. And also, he kind of punked out last year. Like, he was healthy enough to come back, but he didn't want to, apparently. Which, even Hawk Hater has turned on Jimmy G, so... You know it's bad when Hawk Hater even admits that Jimmy G needs to get out of here. Yeah, Insidious. Supposedly he was healthy enough to play, and he just didn't want to. Well, Ken Norton is probably just a non-entity. We're talking about Pete's defense at the end of the day. Norton's just probably standing there and cheerleading. I wanted to get rid of him when the defense was playing bad just so Pete couldn't scapegoat him at the end of the year, but then the defense actually started playing pretty good. Yeah, Costa Rican. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if Shane Waldron doesn't work out, blame Pete for hiring him. Don't get me wrong. Blame John for hiring him, but really blame Russ. This is Russ's guy. Wow, this is a low scoring game. Oh, Ian, what's up, man? Yeah, Ian, I kind of woke up early this morning and my damn dog wouldn't let anybody sleep. Freaking goddamn. So, yeah, I'm kind of tired. All right, Ian, you are in triple entries for the member. DJ Reed has earned the right to start until he actually starts playing bad. And I wasn't crazy about him when he started because I was like, he seems a little small for an outside corner. But yeah, I know Ryguy. I know Ryguy. I mean, Ryguy, are you at least able to like save, and are you able to play long enough to beat missions before it freezes? Yeah, 5'9" is typically the height you would see for a nickel cornerback. It's like when it comes to outside corners, Carroll usually prefers like the Sherman and Browner, Maxwell types who are 6 feet plus. Uh, Kyle, I think we're probably going to have to. He's not that bad, and we don't have enough money to replace him, really. So I think Shell will probably. I think Shell will probably be back next year so we can focus on other stuff. But obviously, if the Eagles end up having to dump Lane Johnson, then I'm going to be interested. But financially, I think we're kind of stuck. Yeah, I know, but a safety being short is a little more common. Like, wasn't Bob Sanders a midget? That's something I don't mind so much, but Carroll likes his outside corners to be like Sherman and Browner and Maxwell size. Yeah, they did, Costa Rican. I will say this, though. If they win the Super Bowl, and I'm not saying they will, but if the Rams win the Super Bowl with Matt Stafford, then they're not going to care how much they gave up to get him. They're just going to be like, yay, we won. Could have given up 5 first-round picks, whatever. We won the Super Bowl. That's the freaking goal. No, I don't. Of course, I don't like Hollister. Yeah, I think Stafford's good, but I it's tough for me to believe that you had to give up all that stuff for him. Like at the very least, I feel like you probably could have given up less and gotten the same thing. Like if you can give up less to acquire an asset, why wouldn't you want to? I know that it ultimately at the end of the day doesn't matter if they win a Super Bowl. But I'm a little I don't know. I feel like you could have gotten a little less. Okay, Washi. Oh, Carl. Uh Left tackle would be cool in the second round. Maybe left guard, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Last offseason, we spent $11 million on the tight end position, and we got nothing out of the tight ends. Like, why would Wilson want to give any money back to the organization so they can do that stuff again? Nice pass from Doncic. The Disley party is over, unfortunately. And I really like the way he fit into this offense, but the party's over. All right, Mr. Cross, you are in. Flu Productions, you are in. Jackson Domoki, you are in. Ayush, you are in. Yeah, I would trade Quandre Diggs for a second. I don't think anybody's going to give us a second, but I would trade Diggs if somebody offered that much for sure. I seriously doubt that will happen. I don't know. Well, yeah, Marshall, for a second round pick, I would do it. I just don't think anybody's going to offer that. Kyle, that's kind of the thing. We don't. He maybe he becomes a part-time nickel corner with Ugo, and they swap in and out on matchups or something. That's all I got. I would trade Lockett for a second round pick. Somebody suggested like we get the 36th overall pick from Miami for Lockett. I would probably go with that. That's pretty good. Awesome gamer, don't make me ban you. JJ Watt isn't even that good anymore, and he's crazy expensive. If we trade for JJ Watt, we better not give up anything. Houston should pay us to take JJ's contract. I mean, the thing is, even if we keep Bobby this season, which I suspect will end up being the case, we can free up a lot of cap by cutting him next year, which is what I think the plan was when we signed him to that extension. So, yeah, JJ Watt is not that good anymore. He's extremely injury prone, and he's on a massive contract. Houston should pay us to take JJ Watt. And I'm not saying JJ Watt sucks now or anything, but no, you can't give up assets for that. No, Marshall, we don't. Hmm. If we do not cut Bobby after 2021, then we're freaking running a goddamn frat house. No, Marshall, I think Brooks played middle linebacker in college, so Brooks might be the replacement for Bobby. And then KJ gets replaced by somebody who we might not know the name of yet. Yeah, Kyle, exactly. If that doesn't happen, I would be shocked. Marshall, I guess it could still be Barton, I guess. But I think what I would do is this year, the linebackers should be Wagner and, well, okay, I would cut Bobby, but if you don't cut Bobby, then the linebackers are Bobby and Brooks. And then next year, the linebackers are Brooks and player X. Maybe Barton. But I don't really like Barton right very much. Which, by the way, he was a 4th-round pick. What a freaking bust. Sucks to suck. You know, we might be able to restructure and get Reed to take a pay cut. We might. Because we can cut him with no dead money involved if he says no. So if Jerron Reed wants to stay, maybe we could use that as leverage. All right, see you later, awesome. 3rd-round pick. Okay, even worse. Ghost, I don't know if that's in his skill set or not. It could be. If he can, that takes care of a lot of problems right there. And you only need 2 good linebackers, by the way. So I don't care who the 3rd linebacker is at all. Marshall, I'm tired of drafting linebackers. I have no interest in drafting linebackers. Like I said, this year I think the linebackers are going to be Bobby and Brooks. And then the year after that, the linebackers can be Brooks and somebody else. And like the thing is, remember, KJ Wright was what, a 4th-round pick? KJ Wright was a 4th-round pick. Go find another quality linebacker in like the 4th, 5th round. There's one in every draft. Marshall, after this game, after the stream, I'm going to go do it on a new stream. I'm going to do the hat giveaway in another stream. I mean, if you want to draft a linebacker, that's fine, but, don't use your top picks on it. All right, Triple JM Cable Man, you are in. $50 entries, by the way, guys. 50 entries on the nose. Yeah, Insidious, I'm going to do it after the game. Ryan Neal, he's all right. He made a couple plays. Yeah, KJ Wright is good, but again, it's like, how many assets do you want to pump into the linebacker position? At a certain point, these guys you drafted high in the draft, you have to actually let them fly. And if they come crashing to the ground, then at least you need to move on. But KJ's already indicated he wants a bunch of money that I don't think we can give him. Okay, that's cool, Ryguy. There's a very small amount of money that I would be willing to give KJ Wright. No, Marshall, it's time. If it's time to retire, it's time to retire. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like he left anything on the table. He made all pro like 5 or 6 times. He won a Super Bowl. He didn't leave shit on the table, really. Costa Rican, I think it's going to be a couple different guys, kind of like what the Rams did last year. They had 3 different guys. We might do something like that. How is that not a foul? Dang. Marshall, if he wants to. I don't know if Bobby wants to coach. Maybe he wants to go do something else with his life. Like, people keep saying kind of this stuff about how, like, oh, this player should come back and coach for us. And I always wonder, like, some of these players might want to come back and coach, but a lot of them probably don't. A lot of them don't have the patience for it. Now, it's hard to get blue chippers when you don't have your first round picks. Like I said, the guy who I really like in the draft that I've seen so far is Daniel Hillel, who is the 400-pound left tackle from Minnesota. That dude is a freak. Deep 3 from Porzingod. Yeah, well, Kyle, the thing is, Daniel Hillel is raw, so a year on the bench learning underneath Dwayne Brown might be exactly what he needs. So if you get somebody like that, then he's not going to be able to start immediately anyway, but he's extremely talented. So If I'm right on that, then it works out pretty well. Tim Hardaway Jr. needs to chill out, man. And the thing is, I don't know how good a lot of these players on our offense are. Because if Schottenheimer really was this massive overarching problem, then we kind of need to see them under a new coaching staff, is the thing. Like, just as an example, maybe Waldron will be able to use David Moore better than Schottenheimer was. All right. That is halftime. Mavericks lead by 6. I am going to go run upstairs and use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Nobody enter the contest while I'm gone because obviously I'm not going to see it. I will see you guys shortly. No, I'll do it later. No, wait, I did already do it now that I think about it. Hyde was on a 1-year deal, Nicholas. All right, let me scroll up through chat and see if I missed anything. Yeah, rookie offensive linemen can make a good impact on teams. I agree, Green Earth, but a lot of times they take a year or two to figure it out. My favorite movie is Goodfellas, Cable Man. Yeah, Hyde is a free agent right now. All right, Scarecrow Bar. Scarecrow Bar, you are in the giveaway, and you get an extra entry for the super chat. By the way, Scarecrow Bar, since I've seen you donate money, you should think about becoming a channel member. No, I think Grand Theft Auto 4 is a great game. I don't agree with a lot of the hate it gets. I understand why, but to me it was like, who cares? Just ignore that stuff. All right, Soundwinder, you are in. Yeah, Kyle, I would 100% do it. I'm fine with Penny starting, but I definitely want a rotation, kind of like what the Rams had with Henderson, Akers, and the other dude whose name escapes me. No Scarecrow, not that I know of. Yes, I wonder, you do. Not that I know of, Scarecrow Bar. I'm doing a separate stream, Cellwinder. DJ Dallas, I don't like him very much either, but if you gave him a better offensive coordinator, maybe he would look better. A different blocking scheme, a different running scheme. I'm not ruling it out. Flew who? I don't know who's available. I mean, I know we have a love-hate relationship with David Moore for good reason, but David Moore is not terrible for a number 3 receiver. He does do some good stuff. And a better offensive coordinator might get more out of him. I mean, Green Earth, we kind of already have a good blocking tight end with Disley. I don't think we need another one. Disley's a pretty good blocker. All right. If we're going to package both those guys, Kyle, I think I would want a high first round pick, but theoretically it's decent. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Our front office needs to figure out how to draft better players in the first round. But it is absolutely true that I'd rather have Jamal Adams than Rashad Penny and LJ Collier. Green Earth, he has one more year. Well, Flu, Colby Parkinson's definitely a catching tight end. We just don't know if he's any good yet or not. If the team offers enough, then yeah. But I don't know what Lockett's value is. Yeah, Greener, no way anybody does that. That's kind of the thing. I don't think there's any point in cutting Lockett. I would definitely like. I don't see how that helps us. Like trading him helps because you get something, but it's not like Lockett is making a ridiculous amount of money. If anything, he's underpaid. So yeah, I'm not feeling that. Jordan Reed gets hurt like every other game. I don't know if we want that. Probably DK, but I like AJ Brown a lot. Oh, okay, Ryguy. I mean, I don't think Wilson being angry is a good reason to stick with Lockett. There are other reasons to stick with Lockett, but like he'll get over it. Yeah, Gerald Everett makes a lot of sense. I could see that happening. I don't know how much Lockett has left. Oh, Schottenheimer went to Jacksonville. Hmm. It depends on what we do at guard. Like we do need a left guard, but maybe we want to address that in the draft instead. Oh, CP3. God damn, he can still do that shiz. K Ruiz, I'm going to do it after this stream is over. Oh, Nicholas. Okay. You are Nicholas Sebastian Padilla Valadez. You are in. Flu, we might bring Gino back. Introverted, he's not going to do that. People really need to stop having that expectation of professional athletes. Very rare, it almost never happens that an athlete actually does stuff like that. And, we shouldn't expect them to. These teams are making billions of dollars a year, so they want to make millions. I get it. And K. Ruiz, you are in? Introverted, Wilson cares about money more than Super Bowls because he's a normal human being. And as far as I can tell, Wilson's already revealed he cares more about money than winning. And honestly, he plays a very, very violent game. I cannot fault him at all for feeling that way. Like, why should he take a pay cut? Well, it's not about tanking Green Earth. It is about recognizing when the bottom's about to fall out and getting out before it does. Yeah, the Chiefs might be about to win another Super Bowl, even though they and look poised to compete at the highest level for the next decade plus, even though they gave Mahomes $500 million because they have a smart front office that doesn't give Greg Olson $7 million. Washi, who won what? I haven't done it yet. The stream's not over. Why would I have done the raffle? I haven't done the drawing yet. Game's not over. Russ already won a Super Bowl. It's not exactly surprising that he's decided he cares more about money than anything else. I would be shocked if, honestly, any player is willing to take a pay cut in the middle of a contract. Like that just doesn't, I don't know if that's ever happened. Ayush, Peyton Manning. Hey, Austin. And by the way, the fact that teams haven't won Super Bowls paying QBs top money is not because they're paying the QB top money. Like the Saints have constantly been in the conversation the last several years, despite giving Breeze a ridiculous amount of money. All right, Green Earth, you are in. Like the reason why the Seahawks did not win the Super Bowl this year was not because Wilson was making a ton of money. It was because we wasted money on garbage like Greg Olson and Mike Upati and garbage like that. And because we had a terrible offensive coordinator, like I think that's kind of a scapegoat. Yeah, it's easier when the QB's on a rookie contract. Yeah, a player like Ben taking a flat out pay cut is a little more believable because he's really old and he's already made a ton of money and had a ton of success. And I think he knows that the team has no chance because he's making a ridiculous amount of money to not even be good anymore. But for a player like Wilson to give money back in his prime, I don't think it's realistic. Yeah, I would trade Wilson for 3 firsts or 4 firsts at this point. I'm too suspicious of the way he's playing right now. You might. The thing is, though, 3 firsts is basically what Stafford went for, and I would need a lot more than what the Lions got for Stafford if we traded Wilson. I'm not Wilson's number one fan right now, but Stafford is clearly less valuable than Wilson. So if Stafford's worth all that, then Wilson should be worth like 5 or 6 first round picks. And at this point, it doesn't make any sense to do it because we just hired his guy. Like, what are we going to do? Fire Shane Waldron right after hiring him? No. If a player is going to take a pay cut, they do it when they negotiate their contract, I think. They're not likely to do it after they signed. See, that's the thing. If Darnold is worth, if Stafford is worth all that, Watson should be worth like 10 first round picks. Okay, Ruiz. I don't think so. I don't. I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't think anybody's going to give what Houston wants, but I don't think Houston is. Yeah, I don't think Houston's going to come down on their offer. Yeah, Niners getting Kirk Cousins strikes me as more believable, and I don't even know how much better he is than Jimmy. He's a little better. Josh Allen never would have been anything with Schottenheimer and Carroll, though, is the problem. Like Josh Allen played like an MVP this year because he had um Brian DeBole and Sean McDermott and Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen here, I don't think would have developed like that. Uh, Costa Rican, I think it's because he wanted to hire Bieniemy and Houston didn't. Introverted. I don't know what the point is of trading for an offensive line when you don't have a QB unless the offensive lineman you get is extremely young. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it makes no sense to get rid of Wilson now, not after you hire his guy to be the coordinator. Like Shane Waldron's coming here thinking I get to coach Russell Wilson. If you suddenly take away Russell Wilson, like that's not cool. Oh yeah, Kyle, I completely agree. I would have been fine moving on from Wilson before, like right when the offseason started, but after hiring his guy to be the coordinator, it doesn't make much sense. But he's got a lot to prove. Yeah, I'm not expecting Wilson to be good immediately, but by the end of this next year, he better figure something out. Well, Kyle, that's the risk you have to take. The problem is, okay, if you trade Wilson now, then you have another problem. Hey, Daniel. But yeah, then his trade value goes down, but there's also the risk of trading him and then not getting back equitable value for those picks. I don't think Dak is getting out of Dallas. I don't. I think Dak's staying in Dallas. Yeah, Kyle, him being fat really gets on my nerves. Also, guys, Matthew Stafford just got traded for the equivalent of 3 first-round picks. Okay, Wilson will still have value. All right, Daniel, you are in, brother. $63 entries. I like Dak. I think Dak's good, but I don't think he's going to get out of Dallas, and I'm not sure if he's worth the money that he thinks he is, or if it's a good idea to pay him that money. I think he deserves to get that money, but yeah, Captain Rex, I'm not in the mood. Yeah, I think the time to discuss getting rid of Wilson is over because we hired Shane. Like, I would be more willing to have this conversation if we hadn't hired Shane Waldron, but I don't think you can hire him and then go, oh, okay, we're going to go get a new quarterback. We're going to go get a completely different quarterback. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, okay, Ruiz, it obviously is. And, if Wilson sucks this year and loses trade value, then that's the risk you take. Why would you hire Russell Wilson's guy and then get rid of Russell Wilson? I can't see that happening. I think he is, AJ. Yeah, Beanie, I would be on board with that. I mean, I think it's obvious that Waldron, if he does well, will be the heir apparent to Pete. So if anything can happen to accelerate that, then yeah. It is. There always are, AJ. I don't know if we need one, though. I don't think we need defensive ends. Sugar, sugar, do, 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 do. Oh, honey, honey. Do, 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 do. You are my candy girl. Yeah, I'm going to make a video about Benson Mayoa tomorrow, guys, by the way. That is the video for tomorrow. Dunlap's not going to walk because he's still under contract. Yeah, Schneider's fine. I have problems with what he's done, but um, I don't feel like this is his fault, the stuff that doesn't go right. He needs to draft a little better, but I feel like that's slowly starting to happen. Like LJ Collier obviously shouldn't have been a first round pick, but he's not bad. I'm pretty sure ADL Williams is trolling, guys. Nobody, no real person can actually believe that's a good idea, so don't worry about it. And as much as I still don't like the pick, Jordan Brooks is fine. He's at least a pretty good player, it seems like. I don't like the pick, but he's can at least play. Yeah, K. Ruiz. Flu, why are you seriously responding to somebody who is suggesting we put Earl Thomas at running back? Like, it's not worth engaging with. The Suns are clawing their way back in. Mavericks are up by 2 with 10.5 minutes left. Well, yeah, AJ, the way we drafted for 3 years from 2010 to 2012 is you can't do that every year. It's impossible. I don't want to extend Lockett, T-Man. There are already signs that the wheels are about to come off. Let's let him play. Curtis Samuel, if we lose Lockett, or yeah, Ursua can't make it onto the field because he's probably not any good. So I don't know. Get that one. I would suggest you get that one out of your head. Scarecrow bar. I still think I'm going to get one of the new what do they call them, 390s, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't ordered it yet, so I could change my mind. Yeah. Bobby has to go for those guys. Don't forget Dwayne Brown is going to be gone by then. Um, at that point, maybe we restructure with Wilson because he'll only have like a year or two left on his deal. Why does it not let him comment on the stream? That doesn't make any damn sense. Just tell me what his YouTube username is and I'll enter him. Just tell me what his YouTube username is and I'll enter him. K Ruiz. Yeah, but there are ways around it. Anmol Dowwinder's been around long enough, so I trust he's not doing something like that. Costa Rican, I deleted my Twitter. Scarecrow bar, I don't recommend that. Yeah, I may get the 380 because it might not be worth it. Like, stuff is crazy expensive right now. Because Twitter sucks. My second favorite team, maybe the Nuggets because I like Jokic, but you know. Signing Allen Robinson and cutting Lockett, it doesn't really save us any money, though. It just moves the money. Yeah, Kyle, I heard about that. Suns are up by 2 now. Damn. I like Allen Robinson, though. I will say, and I will say I'm a little concerned about Lockett's health prospects for the near future, but I don't think it's enough to cut him right now. That seems a little overreacting. Mavericks have gone cold. Luca's not in. He'll probably be coming in a minute. My feed just froze, so I don't know what's going on in the game right now. Hopefully it unfreezes in a second. There we go. Uh Nicholas, there's no way we're gonna get enough together. Captain Rex already tried to raise the flag, and nobody was really perking up for it. And I know Snacks is out. Like, so we have you, me, GRXM, Captain Rex, and that's it. Like, I don't think we're gonna get to 10. Oh, that's cool, Green Earth. I don't know. I'm not really feeling Among Us tonight. And again, I really don't see us getting enough. It's really hard to get 10 people these days. Yeah, I think left guard is our biggest need. And if Posick leaves, center is right behind. So, yeah. We definitely need a left guard. We probably need a center depending on what happens with Posick, and that's like everything else pales. Oh, by the way, I finished watching that 6-hour YouTube video of the dude ranking every Simpsons episode. You guys should watch that. That thing is a trip. If Brown retires, then yeah, we need a left tackle too. If Brown retires, we really need to re-sign Posick just so we don't have to replace the whole left side of the line in one off season. I don't know if Simmons is good. I'm not really a big Simmons guy anymore. For one, he can't stay healthy. Probably not, Beanie. Phil Haynes might be good, but I'm not going to bet a season on him. I maybe Phil Haynes is the future, but he can't stay healthy either. Silver Ace, I've heard worse ideas. He'd probably be cheap, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Felt like he was washed up 3 years ago. Somehow he keeps getting yards, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Chad Wheeler played some for us. Yeah, Soundwinder, that's totally fine. All you have to do is send me an email to claim your to all you have to do is send me an email or get in touch with me in some way within 24 hours and you're good. Yeah, drop top, that's not bad either. It depends on how much Jimmy Graham wants. It probably shouldn't be all that much. Dallas up by 2 with 4 minutes left. Hey, Empower. K. Ruiz, it used to. It doesn't anymore. And I want to reiterate this. Some of these players who will probably look better if Shane Waldron does well at play calling. Maybe a guy like Jordan Simmons will look better with Shane Waldron. I don't know. A big dog. I don't have a name yet. I'm working on it. I did make a video a couple months ago, kind of talking about it. Like Brandon Shell could look a lot better if Shane Waldron is effective. A lot of people say, "Oh, Shell sucks. Get rid of Shell." Shell's not that bad, and he might be really good if you give him the right coaching staff. Luca. Like, the comparison I always use is that there were some years where the Patriots had garbage offensive line, so they just ran the spread. So the offensive linemen never had to do anything, and they had a great offense. They had bad linemen, so they used them in a way to where they wouldn't interfere. By the way, guys, this game only has 3 minutes left. If you have not entered the hat giveaway, you should do so now, because when this game is over, I'm ending the stream. And when I end the stream, we won't be taking any more entries. Drop top, no. Snacks had his first day of work today, so he's going to get home a little late, or well, not late, but he's going to be really tired when he gets home, and he's probably going to want to go right to sleep, especially because this was his first day in a while, and yeah, I heard about that, big dog. M-dub, because the point of the stream isn't the game, it's interacting with my fans while I happen to be watching something. Yeah, Green Earth, but I mean, not the worst idea I've ever heard. But the point I'm making, Green Earth, is that a good coach recognized the shortcomings of his players and adjusted in a way that made it still work. Yeah. Yeah, Swain might be something. Based off what we've seen so far, I can't really say anything about him. I don't know. We'll see. I try not to fall in love with players until they earn it. Dude, make your own team. Uh-huh. Two minutes left in the game, by the way, guys. If you haven't entered yet and you want to, the time is running out. We have 64 entries right now. I like Taylor. I'd like him more if he didn't have a rod in his foot, but whatever. It's tied with a minute and a half left. 104 to 104. Flu, his contract's up. Just let him go. All right. Mavericks up by 2 with a minute 20 left. Silver Ace, that's not going to happen. There you go. Maverick, it's tied with 55 seconds left, it looks like. It's tied up. What season flew? Well, Silver Ace. Houston better be ready to give him away for free because that giant contract is a problem. Mavericks take a 2-point lead. 55 seconds to go from the foul. DK's probably never going to have great hands, guys. Booker misses. All right. I don't know, Silver Ace. I hope so. All right, Suns get the final possession, or basically down by 2. Misses. Jump ball with 11 seconds, 12 seconds left. I don't think it's necessary, T-Man. Wow, CP3 missed a wide open layup. I missed that somehow. I was looking at the TV computer. Okay, jump ball. Here we go. Here we go. Houston wouldn't do that. Who won the tip? I have no idea. Nah, Dylan, I did not. All right, guys, there's like literally 10 seconds left in the game. If you have not entered the giveaway and want to, you better do it in the next couple minutes because odds are good the stream is only going to last a couple more minutes. If you're not in the spreadsheet, you can go look and click on the tab for February. That means you're not in. All right, Kyle Sica, you are in. Yeah, Ghost, I did see that. Washi, it's still going on. CP3 dribbling around. Booker rises for 3. Boom! Oh, that was a hell of a shot. A second and a half left. Dallas can still win. I can't believe he hit that, though. That was a crazy ass shot. What a shot. Suns are up by 1 with a second and a half left. Donkey catches, fires the 40-footer off the rim. That'll do it, guys. All right. So thank you for coming out for the stream tonight. We've got a decent showing. I will be going live with the stream in a few minutes to give away the hat. And yeah, see you guys shortly. Thank you for coming out. This was fun.